The economic performance in 2022 and near-term prospects remain weak in Asia and the Pacific due to the global economic slowdown, elevated inflation, and uncertainty induced by the war in Ukraine. The surge in global food and energy prices is particularly affecting the poor and is causing a rise in inequalities. The region needs to increase investments in food security and accelerate the transition towards renewable energy. The higher cost of living is also worsening the deep socioeconomic scarring from the pandemic. Restoring price stability is thus critical for attaining the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development in the region. Central banks are increasing interest rates to tackle inflation, but support from targeted fiscal measures needs to cope with the higher cost of living. But fiscal space is constrained and government debt levels are rising. At the same time, financing needs to effectively pursue the SDGs remain large. Climate-related financing needs for mitigation and adaptation and for dealing with climate-induced disasters and losses and damage are also weighing on fiscal positions. To meet these challenges, the Survey 2023 argues for increasing fiscal revenues, improving public spending efficiency and effectiveness, and better public debt management. Countries facing severe debt distress should also consider preemptive, swift, and adequate debt restructuring. International development community can also play a significant role in facilitating coordinated discussions among debtor and creditor countries and in accelerating progress toward common international debt resolution frameworks. Assessing public debt profiles more deeply, Survey 2023 argues that public debt can be a powerful tool if used judiciously, and higher debt levels do not always mean higher debt distress or default risk. Survey 2023 calls for a revisit of public debt sustainability assessment approaches and proposes an augmented approach that can complement conventional assessments. Taking a long-term view, this approach incorporates SDG investment needs and financing strategies, together with governments' structural development policies. It shows that large socioeconomic and environmental benefits of investments in SDGs help reduce public debt in the long run. Thus, Survey 2023 shows a path forward to deal with debt-related challenges at a time when global well-being is threatened by conflict, economic worries, and climate change.